Saturday night, April 18, All-Star Wrestling will once again return to the beautiful Capitol Center in Washington. Scheduled on Saturday night, April 18, 4 of the outstanding lady wrestlers will compete in the tag team match. We shall see as well, ladies and gentlemen, the return encounter between Mr. USA Tony Atlas and his opposition, the mammoth-proportioned Hulk Hogan. Then from there, the grudge match extraordinaire, Sergeant Slaughter, Cobra Clutch and all, challenged by the great Pat Patterson. And of course, waiting in the wings to become the World Wrestling Federation title holder perhaps, the Mongolian giant Killer Khan challenging Bob Backlund for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. At this moment, our guest will be Sergeant Slaughter, along with his manager, the Grand Wizard.
McMahon, I want to admit to one thing. I am a bounty hunter, and I have put a bounty on the blonde, peroxided head of that bulging Howard Cosell that sits next to you. The sergeant has all the financial inspiration he needs to finish off Patterson. Is that correct, Sergeant?
That's right, General. You know, Mr. Yellow, we have a place for you in our camp. You can start polishing shoes. How would you like that? You know, I have no reason to be mad at Pat Patterson. He gave it a good try. I gotta admit, you tried, Pat Patterson. You went in there. It took a little bit to get you in there, I have to admit that. $10,000 and a good slap across the face. But you didn't break the hold. I let it go because you know why, and the General knows why. You said I give up. You said I give up, so I let the hold go. Now, Pat Patterson, you want to wrestle me. They call it a grudge match. Well, I don't know why it has to be a grudge match. All I have to do is take you down. I don't even have to use the Cobra Clutch on you again. I can beat you without the Cobra Clutch, and I'm going to prove it right here in the Capitol Center, right in front of all these maggots, right in front of all these big wrestling fans of Pat Patterson, because everywhere I go, I see signs that say, "We love Pat Patterson. We love Pat Patterson." Well, when I get done with you, the signs will be turned around, and it will be Sergeant Slaughter, the man of the hour. I've got no title defenses. I've got no Cobra Clutch defenses, so I'm coming after you.
Sergeant Slaughter in his words concerning the upcoming grudge match at the Capitol Center. Slaughter against Pat Patterson. Our guest now, the World Wrestling Federation champion, Mr. Bob Backlund, as Bob Backlund prepares for his title defense against Killer Khan. This an extraordinary #1 contender, Bob.
Yes, Vince. Well, I'd like to take an opportunity to thank all the people for their great support. Last time in the match, I really needed it. But you know, you got to keep looking to the future. And right now, Killer Khan is in the future. And boy, I have a lot of respect for this guy. I have a lot of respect for his past. He's a good athlete, a great athlete. He's been in the sumo wrestling. He's been in the martial arts, and he's got one of the finest records in professional wrestling all over the world. So I'm going to go in there and give it 100%. I know it's going to be very competitive because he's been coached and trained to be a winner, and so have I. I like to win. I enjoy to win. I hate to lose it. When I lose, I worry about it and think about it for days and days, and it just makes me feel a lot better to win, and I know it makes him feel a lot better to win. So we both have that feeling, and we're both going to get in there, and we're going to have a heck of a thing in there because I know he wants to win, and I know for definitely I want to win.
Best of luck to you, Bob.
Thank you, Vince.
Bob Backlund preparing for his title defense on April 18, that Saturday night at the Capitol Center. Our guest now, a very busy man on this occasion, Freddie Blassie.
McMahon, we did it before and we'll do it again. I'm talking about Tony Atlas having suffered his first defeat at the hands of Hulk Hogan before the largest crowd in Washington, D.C. Largest wrestling crowd, I guarantee you. They were all speechless. They couldn't believe it. I wasn't speechless. I knew what would happen, and it'll happen again, mark my word. And as for you, Bob Backlund, your title will be Killer Khan's. In other words, it'll be passed on to me. 100% is not enough. If you need the helping of these fans' support to make you go out there and do your best, you're sunk. Because this man is not only a great wrestler, he's a master of every martial art in the world. This man is not scared of facing one. He can face 10. He does not know the meaning of fear. I guarantee you when he comes off that top rope with both knees, Bob Backlund, crushing down on your chest, there's only one way out. Carried out on a stretcher. Mark my word, what I said about the first match between Atlas and Hogan came true, and the same thing will come true this time with Backlund and Khan.
Very confident, Freddie Blassie, as he predicts victory for Killer Khan against Bob Backlund.